think there's a very unique approach that I kind of stumbled on that I'm really recommending to other documentary filmmakers who want to accelerate the path to social change. And that's basically using the policymaker or the change maker as a collaborator. If you bring them on in the beginning, they're able to give you, for lack of a better word, a shot list of what they need to see in order to provide the visible evidence that they require to come up with progressive new policy. So the trick there is to work with them to find out what they need to see, what kind of visible evidence, what kind of data is necessary for them to create new policy. The way I know it works is because it happened to me. We went from 2008 to 2009 shooting in Antarctica, basically documenting the various research projects of the world's global scientific community focusing on International Polar Year. So it was a lot of things related to climate change impacts. So things like melting glaciers and declining penguin populations and the greening of Antarctica. With some of the snow and ice that had melted away because of the warming temperatures, we're now beginning to see prehistoric grass grow in Antarctica that hasn't seen the light of day in 17,000 years. We realized at the time that we were the only film crew that happened to be doing a documentary in Antarctica during that very important year of scientific research. So when we got back, we got a phone call from the United Nations. They invited me to come to the conference and present the film and kind of act as a surrogate for the scientists and talk about what I experienced while I was shooting down there and answer some of the questions that come up in the film. And because it works so well, using film as a data delivery system at these policy conferences, they asked me to do it again year after year. The other one that I made is a film called The Polar Explorer. And that was presented at the subsequent 2010 Climate Summit in Cancun, Mexico. And that's the film that showed big discharges of ice coming off of glaciers and contributing significantly to rising sea levels. Well, when the policymakers there at that conference saw that footage, they immediately came up with a policy that's known as Enhanced Action on Adaptation, Section 2, Subsection 25. I don't have to be the only one, right? All other documentary filmmakers can do that, and not just with the United Nations, but with your own ministries here in Canada or government departments in the States or anywhere else in the world.